Hi, you're on SGTV. I'm Indraneet. We have Prithvi Shaw. Prithvi, the world. Really, I mean, that triple hundred must have given you a lot of confidence from inside and the kind of player you are right now. Runs are runs, whether it comes in Ranji Trophy or a T20 game or an IPL game, runs are runs, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was important for me as well to get back in the form because few innings, it didn't go that well. But I was working hard, in the net practice, and I just went blank-minded that game, and I just thought I'll just go out there, bat how I used to, just play my natural game, not listen to anyone, just go out there and bat like I used to do.
Yeah.
So I just went out there and it just happened. I think it was my day. The process what I was following, came a little bit late, but at the right time. So yeah.
I've seen Sehwag scoring triple hundred for India against Pakistan, and the stamina you need, extreme condition. But the weather is good here right now in India. But tell me something. I mean, how much of physical effort is required? Because batsmen these days they want to, they say if you want to eat more, you have to hunt more, right? So here you can also score through boundaries and sixes, but here it's also fours and sixes and plus a lot of singles and doubles. So tell me about your stamina building exercise. When you're batting in the nets, how do you do that?
I think lately I've started to bat a lot in the nets. I never used to bat this much. I'm doing it right now.
How many minutes? How many you going?
I think like normal practice session there are like half an hour for a single person, but I try to do extra a little bit in the nets, just throwdowns and all those stuff, and that's it. And after that, we do some fielding and all those stuff. Like 3-4 hours, we are always on the ground. It builds up stamina for sure. And while playing 4 days or 5 days of cricket, you need that kind of stamina, and you have to be physical fit enough to be at the ground.
Yeah.
For 7 hours long. And us Mumbai guys have been doing since long time, because whenever we used to play under 14, under 16 school games as well, we used to play 2-day, 3-day games, Harry Shield or Guy Shield we talk about. So we have been brought up and built up from since the age of 12, 13.
Yeah.
And those days are were like we used to get tired, but right now because of those days we are like handling this quite well, and because of all those practice what we have done before, now we can see that result.
In India, they say if you want to score well, you have to score well against spinners also, take singles. So tell me something, how do you handle dot ball first? And second, what do you do to perfect your art of batting against spinners?
So, like we played for Mumbai, over there the wickets, in school matches or club matches, there are not a lot of seaming track. You will always get spin track. So we are used to that, and that's how we have built. While playing on the spin track, always the sweep and cut shots are very important on that occasion. And when that experience, when you take forward and forward, when you get good bowlers, you just can't block them on the turning wicket. They're gonna get out. They're gonna get us out easily. So we have practiced that for hours and hours. All those shots, and when we come here playing Ranji Trophy, we have quality spinners. Sometimes India players play as well. So we have to try and dominate before they dominate us. So my mindset is always like that. Dominate before they dominate.
Yes, it comes out. All guns blazing when you're batting. But dot balls.
Yeah.
Dot balls. How do you? Have you seen 5 dot balls?
Dot ball.
You walk up to the leg umpire, come back just to keep you calm, because any big batsman, if he gets 1 or 2 over like maiden overs, he'll go after the bowler. That's what the trend is, right? So how do you yourself tackle? Someone is bowling, but you got to respect him. I know good balls are also dispatched for 4s and 6s, but at times you have to be.
I mean, it depends on the situation as well, and what format we are playing. If it's T20, obviously when a couple of dot balls are here and there, you are in pressure. But that's the time you play smartly over there. Not just trying to hit that third one. Just closing your eyes and hitting it. It's important that you play smartly after. If you have done a couple of dot balls, and one day format is a bit longer. You can still take that one or two maiden over, and then you can cover up as well. And test match, obviously you have got sessions and sessions. You can play as many as dot balls you can. I'm not one of that, so obviously I like to score runs. I like to see that scoreboard just ticking and ticking for the
Yes,
team and for
yes.
myself as well. So yeah, my game is just like just to dominate. To be honest, I really look for boundaries. In the starting of my batting in the first 10-12 overs. Obviously when you get the chance, when the fielders are in, you have the most of the opportunities to score runs. And but it depends again, how is the wicket. Is it, if it's seaming, if the bowlers are good, obviously you have to respect the opponents as well. So looking at everywhere, like the situations and all, you have to play accordingly.
You were a little susceptible against incoming deliveries a little while, like 2 years ago. Now you worked really your way up. I mean, the way you played last year's domestic cricket, Vijay Hazare, you were in tremendous form. You were on song every time you played. Even now also, whenever you get given an opportunity, you never let anyone down. But tell me, how was it? I mean, sort of coming good against those incoming deliveries. What did you exactly do? I mean, you worked with Mr. Prithvi, I remember.
Yeah.
So was it the balance? Was it the SG? But there was nothing bad wrong with that, I can tell you. But what exactly did you work on that really sort of tightened your technique?
So before going to Vijay Hazare, actually after coming from Australia,
Yes, yes.
there were the talks where incoming deliveries are making such problems. But after coming to Mumbai, obviously I worked with Praveen Amre sir and Prashant Shetty sir as well, with my coach.
Yes.
And we just had a conversation about my batting, and there were some mistakes. That's why I was getting out. But after that practice, actually my bat was going away, my hands were going away a little bit, and my head was dropping.
Yeah.
So it was like small work to do, but it made a huge difference,
So
because
much
after that I
difference.
went to Vijay Hazare, and at that time again I got SG contract again. They signed me and it was a lucky season for me, because scoring. I think I scored 850 runs in that Vijay Hazare trophy. So from there, I got to know what was my mistake and just capitalized them and moved forward.
Now your technique, like you're an opening batsman, your technique is all sorted. But when you up against quality swing bowling, I mean, what comes to your mind? I mean, do you want to just take the I mean, especially with the red ball, when someone is swinging SG ball, anyone can become dangerous. So how do you sort of control your instinct? Because when you see a bowler who is around 130, you want to go after him, and the ball is moving well. So how do you sort of control your emotions to sort of stay longer at the crease?
I think there where you have to be smart enough, to just, if someone is troubling you with whoever is bowling 130 or 140 and the wicket is not, if it's seaming and swinging as well, you have to just be smart enough, pick the length and the ball which you can hit for boundary, and accept that, just respect them. Or if you're getting trouble playing that bowler, just take a single and just go to the other end. That's what me especially, what I do is, if someone is troubling me, I just go to the other end and just stay there and watch the other partner play. So yeah, I mean, you just have to be smart enough to know who's your match against, and what kind of bowlers they have, who you can go against. So these are small things, but it makes a huge difference when
So
you're
much difference, really, and good value for shots when you have SG with you.
Definitely.
Has it made any difference to your stroke play?
I mean, my first bat was SG when.
Of course.
I mean, Sachin sir gifted me once as well. My first bat was SG that time.
You still have that bat?
I still have that bat, but obviously it's broken. But I still have it in a frame, and I was there with them for a long time. Then again, I switched to MRF, but again came back to SG. So it's been a great journey with them.
Actually, and this is, as I keep saying, starting of all good things. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
scoring tons and tons of runs, and we are waiting to see you scoring a 100 for India in Test cricket. Here we are, Prithvi Shaw. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.